Yes, yes, yes. This is your girl, Zaharraa Geyhanna, saying, hey, babe, how you doing? How are you,
Hi,
lovely?
thank you.
You're welcome.
What's going on?
Nothing much. I'm just excited to be able to talk to you. We have Miss Cheryl Shimmer here.
Shy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all won't believe her story, so I'm going to let you just get into it. Tell me
Really?
about you. What's going on?
Well, what's going on with me? I will be 69 on August 3rd, which is what? Did a little less than 6 weeks. I'll be 69 years old. I'm wearing my 60 is hip t-shirt because 60 is hip, and that is my product line that I've been trying to push for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Be proud to be 60, it's a
Mm-hmm.
different things. 60 is the new 30. At least I am.
All
But
right.
I
Yeah. So,
am pursuing a bodybuilding career in the bikini division. I started at the age of 63 at the in, at the suggestion of my trainer Sean Lewis of Plus Size Fitness out in Lawrenceville. My
mm-hmm.
story in the fitness arena began as I'm from California, and I was always raised around a swimming pool, always had access to a swimming pool, whether it was in our own yard or our neighbor's yard, we always had a pool. And that
Mm-hmm.
was one of if I can think of anything that was a goal or a bucket list, it was always a goal of mine to have my own in-ground swimming pool in my own home.
Mm-hmm.
So as it happened at the age of 63, I had enough funds to, start the project of my in-ground pool.
Right.
And about 8 weeks out of the pool completion, I'm walking around and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, you cute, but you're not cute, cute. you're not, you're not two-piece bikini cute, right? And so I had been following this guy or seeing these advertisements on Facebook with, again, this guy, Sean Lewis, guaranteeing a bikini body in 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying, wow, 8 weeks. Shoot, my pool will be ready in 8 weeks. If he can get me ready in 8 weeks, we all to the good, to the good, good.
Mm-hmm.
So I, reached out to him, made an appointment to go meet him out in Lawrenceville for an assessment to see what if he was, really what he was could do what he said he was going to do as far as
Right.
the 8 weeks and getting me into a bikini body. I
Mm-hmm.
liked what he said, signed up that day, wrote the check, and started training.
Right.
And about the third or fourth session, he came to me and he said, your body is responding to the workouts so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And he could tell that I was disciplined and that I was doing everything that he told me to do as far as my diet and my workout program. I was literally making a drive 7 days a week from Douglasville to Lawrenceville. So that's an
Ooh.
hour one way, hour the next way,
Next.
and an hour training. And so he
Mm-hmm.
saw the dedication and he asked me if I'd ever considered, competing. And I'm like, no, I have no idea, know nothing about the industry. He says, well, I think you should. Will you do this? And I
Mm-hmm.
said, yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah, it was like a challenge for me, So
Okay.
I thought, but I promise you, I had no idea what I was getting into. I had no idea the diets, the
Mm-hmm.
food,
Mm-hmm.
everything that I ate with things that I really wasn't in my normal diet. I was never, asparagus, broccoli, spinach. That was not me.
Mm-hmm.
So that part was very difficult for me. But I made it through.
Right.
And my first show, again, being the novice that I was, not really knowing what I was doing, I bought a little bikini, a competition bikini, and um, paid for my tanning, my posing lessons, knowing how to pose and all that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. which I really didn't do well the first time around. I look at my video from my pose. I'm like, what the heck were you doing up on that stage?
We're our own worst critics. You
Showing out.
probably
I
was
was
doing
not
pretty
doing
good.
any of the regulated poses. But when I did that show and signing up for the show, I checked the wrong box.
Uh-huh.
And I end up competing with 30 and 40-year-olds. So I was on stage with 30 and 40-year-olds.
And
And
how
with
old were you again?
63.
Fabulous.
And with that, and those pictures are up on my wall in my basement, in my workout room, because
Mhm.
that right there was the starting point. And I was like, I took fourth place, but I said, if I can take fourth place amongst these young ladies,
Mhm.
imagine what you can do, what I can do in my own age category.
Category.
Because all the way through this whole process, I was like, one and done. I'm gonna get a t-shirt and it's gonna say one and done, because this was hard as
Mhm.
all get up. I'm done. Don't ever want to do this again. But
Lo and
I
behold.
got on that stage, and in this particular show, they literally they spoke about your bio and said how old you were.
Mhm.
And when the people heard how old I was, the applause just was amazing, and my son was in the audience filming, and this lady said, "That's your mama."
You have to love it. You have to love it.
So I got bit by the bug. I got bit by the accolades and all of the people coming to me after the show saying how great I looked and how well I done and everything. So
Mhm.
I said, well, maybe I can try this one more time and in my own age category. And that's what I did. And I've been competing in the what they call masters, meaning not an
Mhm.
older women, but certain age groups. So I've
Right.
competed in the 60 plus category.
Right.
And since that beginning, I went from fourth to first to first to first to first to second to first. So I have all my medals lined up on my mantle in my
Mhm.
den over the
Gorgeous.
fireplace. And it's been an amazing run. It's been an amazing experience.
Mhm.
I love the transition of my body each time I compete. And
Right.
it's different every time. My body is not the same. And as a matter of fact, I will be competing. She just put that up. If you guys are in the Atlanta area and you want to see me, come out and cheer me on. I'm going to be in the SMA Peach State Classics in Lawrenceville on the 15th of June. The tickets are $30, but it'd be well worth it. Not just to see me, but just to see the intensity of the sport,
Mhm.
the various women, the transitions. There's men, there's women. It's just an amazing event to attend, and motivational as well. I've
Right.
had a couple of friends that have come to the shows and then, got into the program and got into, weightlifting and bodybuilding and
Mhm.
competing just from coming to a show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you suggest one approach it? Like, how do we begin? Is it a mind body?
I think let me just say it's hard.
Mhm.
You have people posting and they're smiling and they're all cute and got the little shirts and stuff on and they're looking great in the gym, but it is really hard.
Mhm.
And what I like about my trainer is that he respects how old that I am.
Mhm.
He respects that, and he'll tell me all the time, don't look at her, don't look at her. They've been doing that, even though they might be 60, they've been doing that since they were 40.
Right.
They've been doing that since they were 50. So their muscles are way more developed than yours will ever be
Mhm.
if you want to be what we call natural competitors.
Hmm.
Natural competitors, we take no enhancements, no drugs to enhance our bodies to
Right.
get to that muscular level,
Wow.
which some people do. Not, I'm not criticizing anyone, but I'm a natural competitor, and all the shows that I compete in are natural shows. So I know that I'm competing with other women who are not using any form of enhancements to get to where they are.
Mhm.
But to piggyback on what I was saying about Sean is he says, and I love that picture. That's in my backyard. What
Looking
he
good,
says is
mama.
that at a certain age, there's only so much muscle mass that you're going to be able to gain because for every year you lose a certain amount of muscle mass.
Mhm. Okay.
So in saying that, he's saying, don't look at her and try to be like her, because
Right.
you don't know how long she was training. Stay focused on you and be the best you can be, get your body to the best that your body can be. And I am totally, totally, totally over the moon pleased with my 68-year-old body,
Look at you, mama.
soon to be 69. Yeah.
Look at
But
you. And this
for
is in your
those who are
backyard at your
looking,
beautiful pool.
that's my backyard. And listen, we're having a pool party, which you are invited to
Oh,
after the
thank you.
show. We're having a night swim so I can really show that body off. And I dabbled into modeling. That's
Yeah.
with DV Magazine. I did a photo shoot for them.
Mm-hmm.
And that is my dress out of my closet. And those are my hot boots out of my closet.
All right now. Yeah, you looking
Yeah.
good. Look at you.
And that's another shot from the magazine. That photographer has such a wonderful eye. She knew exactly what she wanted for me. She already had everything laid out. She knew
Mm-hmm.
exactly where she wanted me, exactly how she wanted me posed. And it is an amazing, amazing photo shoot. And again, it's in Dynasty, DV magazine, online magazine, their spring issue. You can go on their website and you can page through and see me.
Well, how did that? Okay, so now we get into the bodybuilding and the confidence. What does it take with your confidence to be able to bodybuild and then transition into modeling?
Modeling for sure is something that I have always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Modeling is something that I always dreamed to do. And
Right,
as you and I had a little conversation about it earlier,
right.
when I was coming up, you had to be a certain height to be a model. You had to be a certain weight to be a model. And there were very few Black models, period, that
Mhm.
grace the runways or grace the magazine covers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what happened for me, I did a lot of small shows in California. I'm originally from Los Angeles. I did a lot of small shows. I met a lot of local photographers. So I have a lot of beautiful photos upstairs in my room of me modeling and doing various photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
Come full circle in my 60s.
Yeah.
63, 64, 65, 66, 67. I got the opportunity to model. And
Wow.
I'm just like, check. That's the bucket list. Check. That's something that I've always, always, always wanted to do. And the first magazine, I did I did a photo shoot with Lenny Reed and The Eyes of Horus.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that was, I can't think of his name, Horace,
Mm-hmm.
he did a shoot. He did some photos of me that were just amazing. And
Right.
he submitted them to a magazine and they said, yes, we want her in this magazine. And I'm sorry, it's slipping my mind right now.
Is
It's
that
right
horse
there on my
mama?
table. I should run and go and get it, which I'm going to do. Hold on one second. Let me get it.
Wow, her story is amazing and
I'm sorry,
it's
guys.
very
It's
motivating.
live, but I was in Definition magazine.
Oh,
This
okay.
was the first magazine I was in, Definition magazine. I was on the cover, okay, of the June issue. So
Mm-hmm.
and I was just amazed. And I'm in here with these young hotties, but I'm this old hottie, and it's just amazing. And then from bodybuilding, I
Mm-hmm.
was able to transition into modeling because I connected with Angel Competition bikinis.
Mm-hmm.
They make the bikinis that we compete in, for the bikinis, for the figure, for all the different levels of bodybuilding. They're one of the facilitators that makes the various bikinis for you. Bikinis wear a certain kind of fit, figure wear different kind of suit. They have crisscross in the back.
Mhm.
And so when I reached, when I was accepted, because you get vetted to be in their show, you have to ask you questions why you want to do this, blah 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 blah. So I was
Mhm.
able to be vetted into that program, and that was the start of the modeling.
Oh wow.
Because when you got on stage, even though you were wearing competition wear, you were not necessarily going out there doing the various poses that you do on stage. You were
Mhm.
really modeling.
Mhm.
And it was
Okay.
more like a Victoria's Secret show. You had on wings and chains and high boots. I'm getting just goosebumps thinking about it. It's just really an amazing, amazing experience. So that right there, you talk about bucket list, that right there was it for me. I did a show for them. My very first show I did with them was in Kansas City.
Uh-huh.
And then from Kansas City, I did a show in Vegas, and then I did a show in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm scheduled to do a show for them this year in September here in Atlanta, Georgia.
And you'll be 68.
When I hit that stage, I'm gonna be 69.
You'll be
I'm
69.
gonna be 69 when I do the Angel Fashion Competition Bikini Show. I'm gonna be 69. Yes, yes, yes,
Wow. What what
yes.
what is pushing you? What is the push that you have? You have so much energy and so much life. What is
I
the push?
do. You know, I was raised in Compton, California.
Mhm.
I was a teen mother.
Okay.
So a lot of opportunities that I think that I possibly could have had, I didn't. But
Mhm.
what I always had in me was push. I always had push. I bought my first house when I was in California.
Mhm.
Okay. I've always been a single mom. I'm a single mom now. I've never been married. Everything that I've done and acquired has been pretty much on my own. Um, the drive is, I think the drive for me deep down is for my dad. You know, my dad used to come to all of my little local fashion shows.
Mhm.
My dad was very, very disappointed when I got pregnant.
Oh
And
wow.
I promised him, I said, I'm not going to be that average person. I'm not going to let you down.
Mhm.
And I always, whenever I accomplish something, sometimes I get teary eyed, especially with my home and my pool, and I have a lake right outside. I know that he would enjoy. He has since passed. I know he would enjoy being this, but I know he's looking down on me and watching my progress.
Right.
That is my drive to prove to him that I was going to be somebody. I was going to make something of myself. You
Mhm.
know, I think that's really my drive because I love my dad.
Of course.
I love my dad, you know, that I was his girl, you know, he's got two
Mhm.
boys, but that was my dad. And so I would, if no one ever asked me that question before, what was my drive? But I think that's my drive. My
Mhm.
drive is to be the best that I can possibly be. I have good days, I have bad days. Cause like I say, everything that I do, I'm a single female, you
Right.
know, and it does get hard, but I have to keep smiling and keep pushing. And when I have this huge mirror in my
Mhm.
bedroom, and when I walk by that mirror every day, I'm like, I give myself a thumbs up, you know? I give myself a thumbs up. Self-love, self-care. And I got a bar there. So every once in a while I just get the bar. I do some lifts. Just about
Mhm.
5 or 10 lifts, put it back down and keep on walking. So it's just a true
Oh, I like
story. It's
that.
a true story.
Oh, I
So
like that.
it's just I love life.
Mhm.
I do. I mean, like I say, there's ups and downs, but overall, I enjoy smiling. I enjoy being happy. I enjoy being around happy people. I like to see my friends happy. I like to see my people happy. Um, just I feel, even though I am 60, will be 69, I
Mhm.
promise you, I feel like I'm 40.
Oh, I believe you.
I
And
just so sometimes I get embarrassed as girls, you shouldn't be doing this or you shouldn't be doing that, you know. But I had a good friend of mine, William Hinton, and I use this all the time. He said to me, because he always posting on my pictures, and he's always giving me such great, you know, reviews and things. And he said to me, don't let age, how's it go? Don't let age determine how you are. You determine how you age.
That's great. That's great. I like that.
Okay. I told him I was going to steal it. I said, I'm going to steal it and I'm going to use that, and that's what I do. I just, I wear my shorts, I wear my cute little, I'm still wearing 6-inch heels, baby. You don't catch me in no tennis shoes. You will never catch me at a party flat foot with no shoes on.
That's what I'm talking about. I still wear
Never,
my 6 inch
never, never,
heels too.
never. I can
Yes,
still
ma'am.
wear my heels and I wear them comfortably. I just feel more feminine. I feel more statuesque when I have my heels on, and I can give you
Mhm.
that walk when I have my heels on. We were at a pool party the other day and I was dancing. I said, I can't even dance flat foot. Let me go put my heels on.
I love it. I
I
love
think
it.
it's the Leo in me. I am a true Leo.
Hmm.
I'm a true Leo. I like to be the center of attention. I like being, and the funny thing is, I'm really, really basic. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I
Hmm.
don't, do the lashes and stuff. I only do the makeup when it's time for something like this. Look at that cute little girl right there. Look at that. That's 68.5. I just love it. And I take a lot of pictures. I take a lot of pictures. I have to get a new phone because I pretty much burnt my phone out. I could not get any more storage in the phone because I had too many videos, I had too many phones, I had too much music, you know.
Hmm.
Um, I'm just that, and my son keeps me young. He calls me his hip hop mom. He took me to Paris to see Nas. I went to
Oh,
Paris to
lovely.
see Nas.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. What a great.
Yeah, so he calls me his hip hop mom. Kelvin Shadell, that's my baby. And we're very, very close. We do a lot of stuff together growing up, because I was a teen mom. So we grew up together. We
Hmm.
did everything together. And even now, we still do everything together. He surprised me a couple of weeks ago. Didn't know he was coming, knocked on the door, and there he is at my door. And I'm just over the moon, excited. And
Hmm.
then he was just left this weekend. It was his birthday. He came to town for his birthday. So I kind of surprised him. Finally got a surprise on him. But that is my motivation. And he keeps my head clear because he always tells me what you put out in the universe is what you're going to receive.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So I try my best to always be positive, to put out good vibes, to
Hmm.
always smile
Right.
and um oh gosh, get out of here. I got a text came through. And just be happy. Just be happy. I always tell people I just want to be happy. All I want to
Right.
do is be happy. And I think I'm doing a good job at it.
Oh, well, I think you're doing a good job because every time I see you, you're happy. Now
Yeah.
we've worked together. We recently just worked
Yes.
together at the Lemonade Fashion Gala.
Exactly. And that was a great show. I got
Ye-
some excellent photos from that as
Yes, you
well.
did. I
Yes,
seen them.
yes, yes. I'm looking forward to doing more work with Miss Vivian. She's
Hmm.
excellent. I love her. And I actually have another fashion show coming up in August. I'm going to be doing some runway work in August here in Morrow, Georgia.
Hmm.
Dysana, who is from LA, who is one of the original designers that I walked for as a teen.
Wow.
How about that? Talk
You talking about
about
coming
full
full circle.
circle.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Wow. Well,
So I'm walking in her show.
we'll be working that show.
And the good thing about it, I auditioned. The thing I've auditioned for shows that I didn't get. Oh, you don't have enough confidence. I'm like, who are you talking about? No confidence. See you later. Bye. I just went on to the next one.
Right.
And I got picked up with Donna. I'm very happy to walk for her and to represent her and the various designers that are going to be in that show. So I'm really, really excited. This has been a good year so far. So I hope it continues on like this. And I don't know what the future holds. I'm hoping that I finally get into SI. Come on, swimsuit. Come on, SI. Put put a real sister on the cover. I don't know what y'all did with that Gail. Gail, I'm gonna put Gail on blast. I actually did a Gail hashtag Gail challenge. Come on now. I'm sick of all these damn celebrities. Let's work with some regular folks.
Yes,
Real
yes,
people that
yes.
are really doing it, that are trying to live a healthy life, not
Mhm,
using medication to get to where they need to be, not on Ozempic and all that kind of stuff.
mhm,
I'm natural, no fake boobies, no fake eyes, no fake anything.
mhm.
Just be yourself, be natural, love yourself. God gave you one temple. You should admire it and take care of it.
Amen. You're absolutely right. Now, we're walking together in Dasani's show.
Yes, yes, yes. Exactly, exactly. That's two times.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
ma'am.
I can't wait.
Yep.
I think it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be very interesting to me. I can't wait to see all the different designers.
The different scenes, and I love the fact that she has all these different scenes
But we
coming
can't
in.
we can't give too much away.
Right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We got to keep it
But
to
they're going to be four
ourselves.
different things.
But we want people to come out
Yes.
and support us.
Yes, yes. I've already posted that on my page, I believe, as well.
So have I.
So, and that's one thing that I really like to do. I like to promote, I will
Hmm.
promote your business. I will promote your wear
Hmm.
because I have a lot of followers. So why not help other people to follow you? Like this
Hmm.
piece of jewelry that I have on. Every time I wear this jewelry, I tag the person, and you can't see it, but it's a little muscle. It's a little bikini muscle bodybuilder lady. So, but
Oh.
every time I wear this, I tag the proprietor of whom I purchased that from. When I
Hmm.
get my hair braided, I always tag the braider. You
Hmm.
know, it's just I just think it's the thing to do.
It's about support,
It's about support. Exactly. Yeah.
supporting one another. What type of other opportunities would you like to have?
I would like to speak. I would like to go around the country
Hmm.
and speak about my experience, speak about the Black experience, speak about the health
Hmm.
experience.
Hmm.
I, I, I'm really wanting our people to take their health more seriously. I Everybody can't look like me. Everybody can't be my size. I have people that tell me, "Oh, you've always been this like this." No, I haven't. That's
Hmm.
why I have my before and after pictures all through my page. No, I
Hmm.
have not always been like this. You
Hmm.
know, I the other day held up a video and held up a pair of pants that shocked me that I used to be in those pants.
Hmm.
We just get so accustomed and comfortable with our lives and our lifestyle that we take our health for granted. And as we go up from a 4 to a 6 to a 12 to a 16 to a 20, we
Hmm.
don't think anything of it. And
Exactly.
then we look back and say, "Oh, well, my mother was this size. My auntie was this size. We're big boned. We're just going to, and we accept it." I will never accept it.
Hmm.
I can't accept it. I cannot accept that because you become a certain age, you can't listen to a certain type of music. You can't eat a certain kind of food. You have to dress a certain kind of way. Um,
That's
but I
not.
believe it's all in the mind, because sometimes you will see people who you say, "Oh, well, you really shouldn't have that on," but
Hmm.
their mind keeps telling them yes. So it's difficult, but I still would like to have a platform
Hmm.
where I could at least address that and get feedback and just not tell people, but speak on it and advise people, just like I'll go back to it. You pray every day, you go to church and you pray, but your temple is not befitting of what God gave you.
Right.
God didn't. I look at people sometimes and say, "You were a baby, you were a little girl, you were a teenager. How did you get to this?
Hmm.
How did you get here?" Because it's really hard to get back to where God gave you that initial body, that
Hmm.
initial frame. It's just kind of difficult. I feel sad sometimes, and I, I just when you stop and you look, not that healthy people don't pass, but a lot of people have been dying in their 50s.
You're right. You're absolutely
In
right.
their 50s.
You're absolutely right.
And we take our health, we take being overweight for granted.
Mm-hmm.
We take it as if it is the norm, and that we earn these badges to be that way. We've earned this. I had a friend, and I never, 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 never forget it. She says to me, I can't do this. I don't want to work out. I am too old to be told what to eat and what to drink, what I can do and what I can't do.
Mm, mm. That's hard.
That
That's
left me speechless.
really.
It
That's
left me
I'm,
speechless.
you had no words for it.
I had no words. I had no words for it. I had no words. I just smiled because that's your right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that
Yeah.
really is your right. And when I get people that DM me, when I get a lot of people that DM me and they ask me who's my motivator, I am my motivator. It's my picture on the refrigerator. I decided what I want to look like. I didn't need Naomi Campbell or any other famous bikini builder, bodybuilder on my refrigerator to aspire to be like. We all have a picture of where we were younger. Aspire to be that person.
Mm-hmm.
Aspire to be your younger you. Aspire to be your younger self. Be your own best model. Self-love, self-care.
Absolutely.
Love yourself first.
Well, I've been in the gym and I've lost a total of 70 pounds.
Excellent.
And I am down to 134.6.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
That's
and
good. So you don't want to get any smaller than that, right?
no, I don't.
No,
I'm
you shouldn't. Yeah, you're good.
no,
I've seen you.
I'm
You're
five
good.
foot ten. I'm 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't want to get any smaller than that. You know,
Right.
and I try to do the best I can for where I am. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like soft curves. I want soft curves. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I am. And
Exactly.
Derek Lake was my trainer and
Mm-hmm.
since last August, and we just stopped this March. So
Okay.
I took a hiatus, and I'm taking a hiatus, but I'm going back. I'm gonna start back next week
But
because
sometimes you need that hiatus because this
yeah,
people don't
I
realize
just
it's
did.
hard.
It's hard to
You
be.
need that.
Yeah.
I know I need it. I take a hiatus,
Mm-hmm.
and I have people laughing because I'm not that 365. I'm not that 365 days a year gym rat. And I
Mm-hmm.
will confess that I'm not that person. I will go hard when it's time for a show, but when that show is over,
There you are. There
there
you
he
are,
is.
lemonade. Look at you in the lemonade.
And it's so funny. I'm gonna tell you a secret about that outfit. I was backstage, right?
Yeah.
And the designer was trying to put that on a bunch of different people, right? And it just wasn't fitting. It wasn't, one couldn't get it up her hip. And I was just sitting back in the cut. And then finally I went over, I said, you know what? I could wear that and I could rock it. And she
Yes,
said,
you
try it
did.
on. I tried it on. Those are my shades, my earrings, and my boots. I was ready. My boots. Look at my 6-inch heels, pink leather boots. Okay,
Yes,
those are
ma'am.
mine. That's in my
And,
closet.
and you did that. You
I
did.
love that. I loved walking in that outfit. I love that designer. I told her anytime, anywhere, give me a call. I will walk for you.
Mhm. Yes, and
Yes.
you look fabulous, sweetheart.
Thank
You
you. I
you look
love that. I
fabulous.
love that.
Yeah, I love my picture. I mean, the outfit that I was in, I rocked for a V Dinks before, and I
Mm-hmm.
everybody says that's just your outfit because I'm so outgoing and I love avant-garde and I love, you know,
Yes.
being so unique to my
Yes.
within myself. And
Mm-hmm.
so that outfit that I rocked for V Dings, it was fabulous. I love that outfit. Matter of fact, I
Yes.
think I'm gonna buy it. You
Yes,
might have to break
yes.
down and just buy the outfit. You
Yeah,
know.
it's funny because I don't know if you recall, but the young lady that came out, she had the feathers all over her shoulders,
Mhm.
and
Yes,
Renee, I believe, is the designer. But
yes.
I bought that backstage,
No,
cashed
you
up her
did.
immediately. So I will be rocking that this fall with
All right
some
now.
holiday party. But yeah, I as soon as she took it off, I said, "Cash, how much?" Because I like
Right.
very unique pieces as well.
What matters to you as a model?
What matters to me? Well, that's a good
Mhm.
question. I've never been asked that before either. What matters to me as a model is that when I'm out there, just like in that yellow, when I'm out there, that I am representing that designer and that attire to the fullest, to the
Yeah,
max. I want everybody, when I'm walking in that, I want the oohs and the ahs. I want them to inquire about that outfit, to purchase that outfit.
mhm.
And I did another show a couple of years ago for House of Culture here in Douglasville. And I rocked an outfit so tough, like I say, it was bought. By the time I went and took it off, it was bought. So
And
I think that's the greatest compliment for the model and the designer.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm.
How do you feel about models not being paid?
I think it's a Debbie Downer. I think we should get paid. And I think what happens is that we are so, and myself in particular, you're so wanting to get your name out there. You're so wanting to be present. You're so wanting to walk the stage that you take gigs that don't pay
Mhm.
because you want the exposure. And a
Right.
lot of times when I do it is specifically because like those photos.
Mhm.
Because even though we're not getting paid, all the shows that I've been in, even though I wasn't getting paid monetarily, I was getting photos that were amazing.
Right.
So it's kind of like a barter system. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? To me, I think it's like a bartering system because I love the photographs, and the photographs are everlasting. That money I'm gonna spend real quick, but no, the photos are the photos are everlasting, and I'm a photo hog. I'm a photo hog.
Okay.
So I think that's good. And then I was given some advice by one young lady, and she told me, she says, take those photos. She said, stop just putting those photos on Instagram and Facebook. She said, take those photos, print them out, and send them to the various editors of the magazines that you are interested in being in.
That's right.
So it comes twofold. If we
Mhm.
if we use our head and take the time to utilize what we did get from the show,
Mhm.
even though it wasn't monetary, we may end up getting with someone who's going to pay us and it's going to be monetary.
Absolutely.
So what do you think?
Well, I think it's a catch 22. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
think it's hard when you've been a seasoned model as such as I am,
Mm-hmm.
and they ask for registration fees, and you're having to pay for parking, and you're not being fed, or you're not getting a bottle of water, but
You're right.
they want your time
You're
and want
right.
you to be the boss bee on stage, and
Mm-hmm.
be. I look at myself as a high price hanger. I'm just a
That's a
hanger.
good high price hanger. Yep.
I'm a high.
Mm-hmm.
So, me not being paid, I think it's not fair. I don't think it's not fair. And it's not just me, but it's a several seasoned models that are here in Atlanta. Not all models are going to make the same amount of money because
Right.
they're not on the same levels, and so, a newbie can come in and make X, Y, and Z money, and then the intermediates come in and make X, Y, and Z money, and then you have your seasoned models that
You're
should make
right.
X, Y, and Z money. We should be getting something.
So do
If
you think the scale is different just here in Atlanta?
Oh, it's like this everywhere.
Okay.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I talk to people from all over the country, and everybody has the same complaint. Models aren't
Mm-hmm.
being paid what they're worth, and
Right.
that's not fair. You know,
Right.
you want us to promote the show, you want us to sell tickets, you want
Exactly.
us to come and be there 2 hours ahead of time and 2 hours on the bottom time to clean up. You want us to assist. We have no backstage director. You know, all of these things that are monetary that should be
And they're monetary, and they are monetary to the benefit of the designer and the person
and
promoting
the
the
promotion.
show, and
Right.
not
And I'm
us.
promoting. Yeah.
Right.
And it's
You're
not,
right.
it's just not there.
You're
And
right.
it needs to change. I think we
So,
need to have a forum on models being paid and multiple other things that have been going on for years. And I've been
mm-hmm.
in Atlanta since 2016.
Okay.
And it's been going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
uh, it's something I'm not used to, and I will never get used to it. You
And
know,
so, yeah, and so and it's, I'm sure it's even because I'm kind of new into it and excited to be in it.
right,
I'm sure for you that's got to be really hard because you, not that I don't have a worth, but you really know your worth. You're
right.
seasoned. You've been doing this, and it's got to be hard because let me just say this: when I came into the backstage at Phoenix Lemonade Gala,
Mm-hmm.
I saw you all set up. You had, I'm like, she's been doing this for a minute. You had your own little area, your own little table, your own little light. All your makeup was lined up in perfect unison. I said, she's been doing this for a minute.
Yeah,
You didn't come to play.
I never do. It is it. This is my passion. This is what I want
Mm-hmm.
to be all my life. All my life, all my childhood, teenage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've always wanted to be an internationally famous model.
Right.
My whole life,
Yes.
and so I take it to heart when a B Dinks asks me to walk. I don't have a
Mm-hmm.
problem with that
Right.
because I love what she's doing and she's passionate about what she does, and she
Right.
has good quality clothing. They look good on me. They look good on
Mm-hmm.
people, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, if I wasn't passionate about it, I wouldn't be doing free shows.
Right.
I do free shows because I'm passionate, and it's not about being relevant because I'm being seen on my own podcast. I'm being seen on Facebook. I'm being seen on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about
Mm-hmm.
exposure for me. It's about doing the work,
Right.
and doing it to the best of my ability for my designer. And that's the person to me that comes first, my designer. How can
Mm-hmm.
I present them in the best light I possibly can? Do I deserve to be paid? Absolutely. Will I do free shows? Pick and choose.
Right.
I pick
Yes.
and choose where I want to go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And offer me gas money.
Yeah.
Some of these shows
Something.
all up north.
Yeah.
Offer me gas money.
Yeah.
I'll accept it. That's something. They're telling me you want me there.
I know because I got invited to do one of the smaller vendors Miami Swim Week last weekend.
Mhm.
It was too expensive. You had to pay to be in the show. You have to fly yourself down there. You have to stay at the hotel, pay your own hotel fees. For what?
No.
So I backed out of that. I was really happy to have been accepted and know that I was going to do it. I was bragging, "Ooh, I'm going to Miami Swim Week." Shoot. I started totaling up them funds. I'm like, nope, cost too much.
Yeah, and on top of having to keep your model bag together, having to make sure you got the right shoes, having to make sure you got the right face, having to make sure you got the right, for me, you have the right hair.
You're
I
right.
I have 78 wigs, so I can be anyone I want to be anytime.
I
Okay,
heard that.
any woman. This is me.
Okay.
This
What you
is me
say?
right
I'm
here.
every woman.
I That is one of my theme songs. Absolutely. You know,
Okay.
that's what I bring to the table. When I walk for V Dinks, I had on
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I walk Phoenix and other shows, I have multiple wigs with me. You know,
Right.
I always bring at least 5 wigs with me so I can change and fit the designer
And,
to the
and,
best
and
that
it's
I
funny
can
you
do.
and it's funny you say that, because what I usually do most times when I'm walking, I usually will have the ponytail or
Mm-hmm,
the braids, but I'm just like you.
mm-hmm,
I don't come out with the same hairdo because it doesn't accentuate each outfit. And I'm
exactly.
really surprised. Maybe if you just had the pullback ponytail, yes. But even when
Mm-hmm,
I do the pullback ponytail, I will put up in a bun. I will split it into two. I will do different things with it. Each time I come out, I change. And I do the same thing for photo shoots.
right.
When the attire changes, my hair changes. I may start with one hair, but I can manage and maneuver that hair to many different styles. And I'm always amazed that I even changed my lipstick color based
Right.
upon the outfit. And it just amazes me that I see these girls out here that they just wear the same outfit, the same hair, the same color. Like, that's so
But
boring to me.
everybody's not able to do what we do.
Right.
You know, I consider myself a consummate model. I am the model that I want to make sure that when designers see me, they see that I am everything they need me to be and more.
Right.
You know, I bring my table, I bring my makeup case, I bring my own light, I bring extension cord to utilize, I bring accessories, I share stuff with people. You know, I'll have extra hose because personally my legs are scarred, so I wear hosiery. You know, and that's,
Hmm.
but I want to be the consummate model for my designer to be the best that I can possibly be at any given time. So
Right.
you never know if another designer is going to see that and say, "Hey, I want you to walk in this gear for me." You know,
Exactly what happened to me, because I wasn't
exactly.
meant to walk in that yellow. That yellow wasn't for me.
Hmm.
What I wasn't even in her radar.
Right, but you stepped up and you
I
were ready.
stepped up. Hmm.
You stepped up and you were ready. And
Yep.
she pulled you, and look at what that picture was. That picture was awesome,
Yes.
and you
Yes.
look fabulous. You look
Thank
absolutely
you. And
fabulous.
I felt amazing. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
Well, I
Yeah.
think we're going to have a wonderful time at Dasani show and Dasani Vision. And I think it's going to be something that Atlanta hasn't seen in a while.
I agree. I think it's going to be it's going to have an aha moment. I
Hmm.
think everybody's going to enjoy that show. I'm looking so forward to that show.
Yes,
Yes.
I am too. Okay, have another
Yes.
question. How do you stay relevant, Cheryl?
By constantly being in the public's eye,
Hmm.
by constantly posting, by constantly attending events, by constantly just being vibrant.
Hmm. I agree with that. I
Mhm.
wholeheartedly,
Mhm.
because your exuberance and your passion shows through when you come in a room.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Yes.
welcome. You
Yes.
have
I
awesome
kind of
walk.
I kind of feel like when I walk into the room, like, cheers. No.
That's the way I feel like
I love
when I
it. I,
come
I, I
in.
do like it. I love it. And again, it's the Leo in me, and we love attention, but I don't go out seeking attention. It
Right.
comes to me, you know.
Hmm.
And I exude welcomeness. I exude warmth. I exude come to me. I love
Hmm.
it. I just love it.
Well, I hope that I too portray that and put that out there to everybody because I come in.
Mm-hmm.
I normally say to
Uh-oh.
I love everybody in the room because I'm not there to judge anybody or to put anybody down. Let's have the best show we possibly can have. That's
Mm-hmm.
my idea in my head when I come into a room.
Right.
If I see something ain't working on you and your straps are off and this ain't working and your shoe needs strapping, I'm right there to help you.
Right.
That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If you need something that I have or you want to borrow something that I have, I don't have a problem sharing. I really
Right.
I really don't. I've given away. I don't even know how much stuff that I've given away over the years. I give a lot of stuff away.
Yeah, and
They're
you know who
very
gives
holy.
Viv gives a lot of stuff away too.
Yeah, she does.
She gives a lot of stuff away. Yeah.
What would you like to travel doing? And if you're going to travel, which one would you like to travel first for?
I love traveling. I have two dogs now, so I haven't been able to travel as much as I like to, but I do have a great border. But I just did Paris. I love Mexico. One of the best vacations I ever had. And I was just sharing this with a friend the other day. One of the best vacations I ever had was in Baja California. Like I said, I'm a simple girl to a certain extent. But if I could go anywhere, and I love tropical islands. So Jamaica, Bahamas, I'm not interested to go to Greece. I'm not interested to go to where everybody goes and put on the big red dress and all that. I don't know. I just love sand and water and Mai Tais and margaritas and dancing and sand and beaches.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you could go,
Men, are you listening? That's what I like.
excuse me. So if
Bless
you
you.
go, would you like to be able to present in these cities? Get on the catwalk?
Oh, yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Donna is actually going to Africa, and I
Yes, she
thought
is.
about going to Africa, but I'm not really sure. But that would be an
Hey,
amazing,
yes,
amazing trip.
yes, it would. I
So
thought
she's taking her models out there to model with their models.
mm-hmm,
So
I know.
I've given it some thought, but I haven't committed to it as yet. I keep thinking about it, but I'm not
Mm-hmm,
sure. But yeah, I would have. But again, if we're traveling to model, got to be the dollar sign. You got to be paid.
mm-hmm, absolutely. Do you have a model budget for
I
your?
do not have a model budget. Do you have a model budget? I
I
know
don't.
you do.
I'm bad about it. I just go get what I want.
Me
I'm
too.
bad.
Me too.
I just go get what I want and or what I need and
Hmm.
try to, from me
Put it
giving stuff.
together. Yeah,
Yeah,
make
put
it.
all that.
And this is what I tell you what I do a lot, like those pink boots. If I see something like that blue dress that I had on, that little okay, that little blue dress with the gold boots. I had the boots. I bought the boots for the Angel Fashion Show, so I had those already.
Mm-hmm.
I saw an Instagram post of this fly chick, and she was walking and she was pulling a Ferrari, and she had on a little blue dress and she was strutting. She had the boots. I said, I'm gonna reenact that right there. And Lord be the glory. I went to my favorite store over here in Douglasville, and she had that little blue dress. I snatched that dress up so fast it would have made my head and your head spin.
Yes, girl. Yes.
And I said, I'm going to have the opportunity to wear this dress somewhere. So just hung it up. And then the photo shoot came up. And so I
Wow.
took it to the photo shoot and knocked it out the box.
Well,
So
you
when
look
I
gorgeous.
see things, I search for those things, or I'll find a piece of jewelry, a hat, or boots, or outfit, or shoes, and I'll say, this is going to be great for a photo shoot. And
Right.
I will buy it. And it's just there hanging and waiting for the opportunity to sport it the way it should be
Mm-hmm.
shown.
Well, we're coming up on our final minutes.
Okay.
What would you like to impart to the audience?
I would like to impart to the audience that life is short, be happy, stay fit, and just enjoy life.
Well,
It's,
you
it's
have
just
been
it's
a
just
pleasure.
that simple to me. Just
Yeah,
enjoy life.
all of it. You have been a pleasure. Thank you for your love and your energy.
Thank
You,
you.
I receive all of it. Thank you so much. You
Thank
have been
you.
wonderful. We're
Thank
going to
you.
do this again after the
The
after
show.
we do the show.
Yes, 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 for sure.
Yeah, after you do, and you're gonna have to let me know how in the world you did when you do the bodybuilding show. You're gonna have to let me know how you did.
Okay, I will. I will.
Okay.
Well, listen, I'm going to send you the invitation to the party so you'll know.
Okay.
Yes, you'll know. We're having an after party after the competition.
All right now. All right now. It's hard for me to get away because I take care of my son who has ALS.
Right, you mentioned that. Yeah.
Right. It's hard for me to get away, but if
Okay.
I will.
But know that the invitation is there if you can get away. If not, we'll talk about it. I'll share with
Okay.
you how the show went, and I'll have plenty of pictures, so it'll be posted all over social media.
Sounds good, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on, and you be blessed and continued success.
The same to you. Same to you.
I'll see you soon.